In this video, we look at workspaces. Let's get started. Begin by tabbing back so that we can delete this object. You'll notice the tabs running across the top of the viewport. These are custom workspace layouts. Each workspace is a thoughtful collection of editors set up specifically for common tasks such as modeling, shading, and scripting. If you recall, we previously explored these editor types from the menu. Each editor serves a specific purpose, but when arranged together, they provide the necessary tools for specialized tasks. This is the innovation that Workspaces brings, opening up a new way of working. Consider the UV editor, for example. It has the 3D view on the right side and the UV editor on the left. This workspace also includes the outline editor on the top right, with the properties editor beneath it. Though this is the default layout, customization is an option if needed. Now let's delve into creating and setting up our own workspace. Creating workspaces can be done in a couple of ways. First, click the New Tab button here, then choose the type. Generally, you can commence with one of the presets. An alternative way to create a workspace is to right-click an existing one and choose Duplicate. This creates a new workspace alongside the existing one. Double-click to rename it. For instance, My Workspace. This action duplicates the existing workspace exactly. Next, let's simplify this workspace to just one editor and then build it back up. Press T and N to close both shelves. If we come to the dividing line between the 3D view and the properties editor, we can right-click to get this menu. The first option is vertical split. This will add another editor. Drag the line to position and add one beside the existing. Right-clicking gives you the option to join these with an arrow indicating which editor you wish to remove and return this to one. Right-click again, this time selecting horizontal. Then position the line and choose whether you want this added above or below. Then right-click to join these areas back. If you right-click on an edge again, the option Swap Areas reverses the order of the outline and properties editor. Right-click and join these editors. We can repeat the process for the timeline and 3D view and join these together also. Combine the 3D view and the properties editor into one. That leaves us with just the 3D view. To split this view, come to the upper corner on either side and a plus icon will appear. Left click and drag to the left to split this into two. To split the left side editor vertically, hover in the top corner and left click and drag down to split. You can join them using the same method. Hover to get the plus icon, then drag up or down quickly to choose the direction you want to join. If you start creating extra editors, right-click to cancel. It might take some practice, but remember, you can always right-click and join from here. In the Editor Type drop-down, you can choose an editor type. Change the second editor also to demonstrate how effortlessly you can create workspaces in Blender. Additionally, you can modify and customize existing workspaces. Right-click for further options such as deleting the layout, reordering the workspaces to front or back. Also, you can remove the menus and provide more space for the workspace menu bar. Put a checkmark back in the box to show the menus again. Lastly, before we conclude, change the editor type back to 3D view. The functionality of having a double viewport provides an extremely valuable feature in Blender.